Check this out. Know what that is? You see the shaking in the tire? It's a bad wheel bearing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the spiel. This is my 2013 GMC Yukon. The problem that I have today is a broken wheel hub bearing. So on this truck, it is not an all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive. So that changes a lot because there's a lot of videos on YouTube that explains fixing this particular truck, but it's an all-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive. So with this truck, it's different. It don't have the axle. The axle is not in the assembly. So that makes this one a whole lot easier to do versus the one with the axle, where you have to get the 35 millimeter socket and all of that stuff, and you gotta. So I've seen some guys take the spindle off, some guys do it all different ways, but my videos are to simplify the problem. Simplify this problem with a simplified solution. So stay tuned. We're about to get ready to start breaking it down. Right, so this is a two-wheel drive truck. No axle. That's how the spindle and the bearing look. I still haven't took the rotor off of it yet, but yeah. And we only got 2 bolts to take out on this spindle. 19 millimeter right there, and there's one at the bottom. So once you get these 2 18 millimeter bolts out of the caliper bracket, you don't have to take the brake pads and all that stuff loose. You just take the whole caliper loose. Then some rotors may have screws in it. It'll be a star head screw, but mine don't have it in there. So I'm guessing somebody probably didn't change them out before, but you take your rotor off, the whole rotor gonna come off. Lay that rotor to the side, and then you got 3 15 millimeter bolts. 1, 2, 3. Take them 3 out, and your whole assembly and your bearing come off. Be back in a minute. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, is out. Now all I'm waiting for is AutoZone.com to come, which UPS said, FedEx said my package is out for delivery. Oh yeah, you have to disconnect this cable right here too. Now on the older ones, it was a push tab, but on this one, you have to pull that little purple piece back and it'll come out. But I don't want to break it because it's kind of brittle from heat. So the next job I'm gonna have to do, gonna be replacing my tie-in rods and putting on these control arm bushings and new struts. So that's gonna be my next job. But as for right now, everything is okay. The truck is running perfectly fine except for this little problem right here. So once my new thing is delivered, then I'll show y'all the part number, tell y'all the price. We'll put everything back up, and then we'll go do a test drive. UPS guy, FedEx, keep forgetting that. FedEx guy finally made it. This is the one that I ordered off the AutoZone.com website. I overnighted it here, and it finally made it. And we about to start going up with assembly. That's the name of it, and that's the part number. How this one is made, it don't have the axle shaft hole in it like the other ones does. I did check my lug nuts to make sure that they fit. So guys, it came with the a torque card for every vehicle that this unit fits. The year, make, and model. The year, make, and model. And the torque for the mountain boats. It's gonna say not available for the spindle nut because this is not a 4-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive, but this is a 2-wheel drive, so it don't have the spindle nut. But the nuts that mount the spindle, mount the assembly to the spindle, those are the torque patterns for each vehicle. So now we're about to go back up with it, test it out. Thanks to AutoZone.com and the company out of Illinois that shipped it to me. I'll put their name and information somewhere at the bottom of this clip. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back assembled. Going up with the tire, and we ready. So I'm gonna turn y'all back on when we get ready to do the drive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we taking our cruise after we got through. So far, so good. She's back rolling smooth again. My right turn game is on fleek. So how I could tell that it was going out, because I was starting to hear some roaring. And I'm gonna add a clip in, or if you watch the short, then you'll see me checking out the wheel once I jacked it up. And then when I turned right, it was making the tire actually scrub up against the upper control arm because it was weak. So now we back in business. So this gonna conclude the video. Now I have a peace of mind. Shout out to the AutoZone website. In the store, them things like $200, $300, and $400. But I looked up and found this one on that website for like 76 bucks. So, hey, the one I took off of there was one of them $200 or $300 ones, and it went out. So, hey, it is what it is, man. The only downside to this unit is it got a 90-day warranty on it. So it ain't nothing you can do about that. But like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, you know, what you like about the video or what you didn't like about the video. And we'll catch y'all on another one.